Hey, everybody. Basically nobody that's here right now. Try to advertise this. Oh, wait. It says nobody's here, but I just got a hello. Hey. Hey, Yakin Seahorks? I'm sure I mispronounced that, but thank you for being here. I guess where's it? Yeah, it shows you're on YouTube. The numbers from YouTube just must not be correct a lot. All right, let's get this gaming going. So, short for kayaking, so it is yakin. I was thinking that might be it, but it was just like, I don't know, because, yakin also kind of means like, yakin. Didn't transfer that over right. All right. There we go. So, yeah, just decided I'd jump in and just do a stream. Wanted to play some games. Yeah, Endogamy Point. Play some games and just, I don't know, relax a bit and working throughout the day. And after this stream, I'm going to try to finish up writing the script for the next main channel video. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done and out soon, because I wanted that video out months ago, and no, it has not happened. So this will be the Drew Durnell video. And I feel bad too, because I've messaged him so many times when I'm like, okay, I'm just like 2 or 3 weeks away. It should be done soon. And I'll send him a message, be like, hey man, just a heads up, it's going to be coming soon. And he'd be like, oh, awesome, I'm so excited. And then next thing I know, I'm like, yeah, so it's going to be longer. Brandon, there's so many speed bumps in this research. And really little speed bumps too, which was kind of annoying. Just stuff that was like, just little in the way things that, I don't know, it didn't really require that much effort, but it just, well, actually, yeah, I don't know how to put it. I guess it's stuff that's not as important to the entire story, but was also still important in its own way. If that makes sense. All right, so we're in. So I don't know if y'all had anyone who's in now, the 2 of you that it claims that are in here, but I'm guessing there may be more or less. Who knows? We had just built this kind of new Amsterdam. We had a couple of places we needed to name. So we have Heritage Hills, Ancestral Park, Cousins Square, Pedigree Heights, Charlie Way. Is Charlie here? I wonder if he's one of the ones. I saw he's in Discord, but I don't know. Root Patch District, Autosome Hills, Haplo Hills, and we had Exogamy Rock Park or Exogamy Rock Zoo. I really do like that name, but we needed to name the waterfront, and then we needed to name this like this neighborhood over here that we're gonna have to create, or I guess that I've kind of already created, but it doesn't have a name. How does it not? Oh, that's right. North New Amsterdam. Juder No made a video about a map that I made. Is this the original city sky? This is the original city skylines. Gosh, let's do that. I hate when it does that when I try to switch screens. Yeah, this is the original city skylines. I wanted to get the second one, but I'm on a Mac, so it's not available to people on Macs currently, which is quite unfortunate. But at the same time, I actually have never really played this before. I got this about a month and a half ago, maybe, or so, and I wanted to play it a whole lot before that. So this was kind of my first time playing it. Yeah, so it kind of works out that I'm doing the first one, get a taste for it. So all right, so let's see, let's I guess let it run a bit. So we've got all of that, and I guess the big thing we'll have to figure out is what's kind of the big project we want to do for the stream, because I already have it set up here. Like all this stuff up here basically is all the wants or needs, which are these bars down here. As they go up, I can just fill it in over here and possibly over here. I'm just worried about this little island area because there was a lot of flooding. So I put up, this seawall. Well, you can already see the water kind of. Yeah, look at that. I put up that seawall. Yeah, it is flooding. Look at that. You know what? I think I might have to just redo this area because I'm just noticing that it does not look. Yeah, let's do that. Oof. All right. So, we're gonna destroy this too. Turn that up. So what I think I want, what's the higher area? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna make it like that high up. And then I'm just gonna like this too, just so we can just make it all as nice as possible. I think that should be good, but that's kind of the main thing right there, is making sure that's built up. And actually, I wonder if I should clean this up. So, all right. So, and by the way, for anyone who's has not been in any of my gaming streams before, I do answer a lot of genealogy questions. So if you do have genealogy questions that you'd like me to answer, feel free to ask. I'm not going to be going super in depth about stuff like I would on a typical stream per se, but yeah. Oof. I hate that I kind of built there already. That's gonna be bridges, but so all right. It shows I got a couple. I have a few people here. It says 3 people. So if you are here, feel free to talk. Don't be shy. Okay, let's get this going. I think I can't remember if I did. I'll just do deep canal because this was already kind of. So what I was going for the first time, what I'm going to try to keep is basically, as it says, I'm going for basically a new Amsterdam kind of feel. So that one's definitely easy. So I'm thinking, basically up here, because the canals in Amsterdam was, I guess from what I remember of it, it had not necessarily very strict hard corners, but it did kind of have corners in their canals. And that came out lower than I wanted it to. You know what? It's probably because this one. Let's do some cleaning up of this stuff. See if that changed it. That actually, that made it look a lot nicer. Except for this end area right here. But I think now if I put a sea wall, I can block that pretty well. Have you discovered any NPEs in your family? I have not discovered any in my own family in terms of like I guess in close relatives, like within about second cousin distance. And I haven't really found any. Well, I guess actually, there kind of are some, but not like really serious ones. Definitely not in my ancestry. I've been able to basically prove all of my paper trail with the DNA matching. I've had a cousin from almost every line. do a DNA test, and then with myself and my parents, and then my grandmother and cousins, aunts, uncles, and all that testing, I've been able to get a lot of matches on different sides that some of them are matching some relatives and not others. So I've definitely seen the benefit of having many relatives test as well. Oh. Yep. Okay, so got that built. Let's see how that goes. The water mechanics in this is kind of annoying. All right. It's looking pretty good so far. Just need to see the water kind of level out a bit. It's flooding over here, but I think that was just kind of residual of the whole. Basically, just taking out the canals and putting them back in just makes the water just go all wishy-washy. No. So, all right. So we definitely need to build some housing because they are really wanting it. I'm seeing some. What's going on here? They don't have. I need to get some education going. That might be something we need to build. Is do education. Oh no, we've got a way to go, but I can do a trade school. I can plop down. Actually, yeah, I should plop down one of these. Yeah, I don't have a single university. I'm just gonna plop down one of these universities over here. That should hold us for now. Put it over in this neighborhood. That's a good, nice little spot. Let's do it. Yeah, that's good, right? No, right there. Yeah. All right. So do that. Get some cool dikes. Thank you. Thank you. I guess it's that Dutch ancestry in me. Granted, I am literally going for trying to make a little Amsterdam. Obviously, a new Amsterdam, because the first New Amsterdam was New York. Well, actually, I don't know if that's true 100%. I wonder if there have been other ones before New York when it was New Amsterdam. All right, so we've got that. And let's throw in some housing. Oh, yeah, one of the things that we unlocked in the last time I played was we unlocked a lot of these high-rise areas. So before we only had low density, now we have high density residential. We also have office and high density commercial. So we'll be able to take advantage of that and really kind of expand that. What is the word I'm looking for? Really expand the amount of people we can get in a small area. Have you heard of the story of the boy who plugged a dike with his finger? I feel like this is a trick of some sort, or some sort of like trick story of, like it's going to be a joke or something. So, but no, I have not. I have not heard that story. Whatever that story may be. Okay, now one of the things we had biking lanes through the entire thing. Maybe it's in here. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's in here. Is this it? Yes. So build all the bridges first. Why is that not? The little Dutch boy from the book Hans Brinker or the Silver Skates by Mary Mapes Dodge. What is going on here? Why is it not like this? You know what? Actually, I've got an idea. I'm going to pull an Amsterdam move, and I'm not going to have just ways to drive across. I'm going to have ways to walk across. So I'm not going to put a bridge there. And then I'll just have these match up with these streets. Even though it's going to be kind of nutty. Actually, yeah, let's see. Do it like this. No. Go further down. The harsher curve, yeah. There we go. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good. What's everyone think? All 2 or 3 of you that are here. I think that looks pretty good. Now we just need to hope that the water does not flood there. Oh, I didn't put any housing in. Just throw in some housing over here. Oh, I need to make sure there's water. We need water for the university. It's kind of important. Oh, all right, we'll just do that. All right, well, that's actually good. We could build high density right here. And this road, I feel like this road is going to be kind of a major road, so I'm going to upgrade it. What I'm going to do is they have a 4-lane. Yeah. So once it gets, let's see, where does it really pick up as a main sort of, I guess it's right there. So right here, it's going to turn into a 4-lane. I'm just going to upgrade all that. So that's going to kind of turn this into. Did not mean to upgrade that one, but whatever. We'll go with it. So that should actually turn this road into a bit more of a main road. I forgot the name, arterial or something like that. Definitely watched a lot of city planning videos and stuff in recent times. So, okay, that does look good. Now I want to put in some paths. And then once we put those paths in, oh, yeah, we can put in bicycle paths too. I wonder if they have a path that's like multi-use, bicycle path and trade school paths. Only bikes are allowed on these paths. Amusement park. I don't know if they have a nature reserve, zoo paths. Well, I guess I'm just going to do pedestrian paths. So let's see. Yeah, so I definitely want to turn this off and turn that down. So I'm gonna, let's see, can I do something like this? Haha. Yeah, I guess that's walkable. Okay. Although, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take out this little thing. And then I'm gonna actually, I'll do it from here. Like a nice little path. And like that. And this will come right there. Sweet. And then I think we'll do another one over here. Can we? Let's see. I think we can. Have you seen Not Just Bikes or City Beautiful? I have seen both, and in fact, I actually had a meal with City Beautiful. I had a big meal with City Beautiful, Cynical Historian, Casual Historian, Mr. Beat, Drew Durnell, myself, Travis Gilbert was there, Canubis. Who else was at that dinner? Mrs. Beat. A whole bunch of, So I met him. Didn't talk to him much. He was busy chatting it up with Cypher. In fact, actually, when we first sat down, I sat down in a seat, and then for whatever reason, City Beautiful sat across from me, and Cypher was like adamant that he had to sit in my seat because he had to sit across from City Beautiful because he had to talk to him about some video that they ended up doing. I forgot what it was about, but I remember I was kind of annoyed about it because we had already been sitting there for maybe like 10 minutes or so. Not long, but definitely long enough that I was like, come on, dude, you can still talk to him. But I ended up just sucking it up and just moving. And then, yeah, if you ever, I don't know, he released the video. I can't remember when. I remember seeing it though. Whoa. Now that looks ugly right there. What happened with that? Ugh. That was so weird. I hate that it doesn't let you do it. What happens if I delete that? Okay. Then what I can do, maybe I should just level this out a bit. It won't let me. Okay, I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Well, we know what's causing the issues right here. Somehow. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have it go up. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Who is your most recent non-Jewish ancestor? The most recent non-Jewish ancestor that I know about, because it's certainly possible that I have other ones that I have not identified yet, would be what is it, my sixth great grandfather, Juan Alonso Pimentel, the fifth Duke of Benavente. Technically, whoever his son is, because it was his grandson who then went to Amsterdam and became a Jew. And it's a big research project that many people all across the world have been working on. The Pimentel family, the Enriquez Pimentel family, very famous in Amsterdam. There is actually one of the descendants, a cousin of mine, Henrietta. Yeah, I think it was Henrietta Enriquez Pimentel, who was mostly known just as Henrietta Pimentel, was famous for saving a lot of babies during the Holocaust. So if you know anything about the history of the Holocaust in Amsterdam, there's this famous story of this hospital that was across the street from the theater where all of the Jews were rounded up. And in that hospital, they basically used that as a way to kind of save a lot of Jewish babies' lives, because they started to realize that they were killing the babies too. So, yeah. Okay, so that's I think that looks pretty decent. It's not quite as cool as I'd like it, partly because it's like this part here just looks lame, and then it's like, oh, this nice long path, and then it's, yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, no palm trees in Amsterdam, that's for sure. So let's see. Oh yeah, there's something I want to do that I forgot too. So I've been meaning to. I haven't posted about the fact that I've been doing like gaming content on Twitch or YouTube or anything. So, or on Twitter. God, I don't know why I can't talk right now. long day of genealogy research. Decided to play some video games while I talk genealogy. Come join on my new Genie Gaming channel or on Twitch. And then I'm going to put the links in. Y'all still here with me? All two of you? Oh, it shows one on Yakin. Are you on both Twitch and YouTube? Because it shows I have one on each. So, I don't know. Watch on YouTube. Watch on Twitch. My actual Twitch TV. Boom. Oh, I actually need to update that too. All right, there we go. Sweet. I just need to update my Twitch stuff. Nope, just on YouTube. Okay, so somebody's watching me on Twitch. I wonder if it's Charlie or something like that. Actually, I need to get my Twitch stats up because I'm trying to get monetized on there. So it's been, I've been doing okay with the last stream. I did really well at it. I just need to edit a couple of things in there. So, okay. So edit stream info, not just chatting. I'm also doing City Skylines. I think that should be good enough for now. All right, let's see. Get back to this game. All right. So we've got that stuff built up. Now, do I want to add more down here? Let that build up so we can get some of this other stuff taken care of. I think what I'll do, just to appease a bit, because I know they're going to want it. It's university, so probably best to have it around the university like that. We're going to throw in some high rises right here. Is the map behind you Portugal? No, it's not. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't even bring up the map today. Usually I mention the map. Today's map is in Europe, but not Portugal. You are on the correct side of Europe in terms of east versus west, just to give you a hint. But it is not. It's not Portugal. So, all right, well, making some money. Got our new Amsterdam built up. I do like this little thing. So I think what we'll do is we'll make this like a downtown sort of thing. And I'm going to have, just to kind of maximize it, I'm going to have a little road that kind of runs down this way. Which honestly, it's actually not too dissimilar to Amsterdam with some of the roads that they've got. I mean, they don't necessarily end like that, but just kind of thinking about a lot of the roads that actually, yeah, I should update those. Just a lot of the roads that run right alongside the canal, and where basically it's like you've got a whole bunch of stuff on one side. Although granted, it'd be like one side driving one way and the other side driving the other way. So, all right, but that'll maximize it, and then we'll turn this area. So we have New Amsterdam, but we're gonna create like a little area within New Amsterdam. So we'll break it up into sections. So, all right, let's clean this up a bit just to kind of follow the roads for now. So I'm gonna kind of break it into islands almost, and so with these islands, what I can do is I'm gonna set this Foggy District. We'll have to name this part too. We need to come up with some good genealogy related names. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a tourist area or leisure. Should we do leisure? Let's do leisure. So now the buildings and everything that'll build down here, I believe, will build kind of towards leisure. I was kind of thinking of hotels, which is why I was going to go tourist, because the tourist one, you get hotels with it. But what we can also do is look at our unique buildings and see if there's any like really good unique buildings that might be really nice down here. So, actually, I've kind of got an idea. It's not exactly how Amsterdam is, but it's an idea to maybe get it to be slightly similar in look to Amsterdam, because Amsterdam has those narrow. So what I'm going to do is every single other one, it'll be 2x4. And even if it doesn't necessarily go 4 back, hopefully the 2x2 system will create that kind of look. Hopefully. We'll have to see. It might not all. We might need to do some buildings that are a little bit different. Yeah. Over there, but... Oh, wait. No. The only Western European countries I think you had ancestors living in was Portugal, Netherlands, and the UK. Sort of. You're just not thinking far back enough. So... the map that I have behind me is a place that my ancestors did live, but I believe my last ancestors left there in the 17th century. But you're kind of thinking right along the correct lines, Charlie. So if you, just in the sense of if you think of those places, what's the commonality among those places of why my ancestors lived there? And then using that same thing, think of what other communities were part of that. And that might help you. Although I don't... The one that I have behind me is one of the lesser known communities within that community. Or whatever, if that makes sense. Okay, back to this. So we're getting this. So we're doing the 2x2, which I guess kind of, yeah, it's gonna be very hit and miss, but I think it'll look pretty good overall with this stuff built in for now. Yeah. So I'll do one of those. I'm going to just make this whole thing that, because I'll make this that. So this will be interesting. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm going to do it on this block too. Oops. So hopefully get this. So, boom, boom, bop. And then this, yeah, we'll do it like this way. I don't know how that's going to come out, but we'll see. We shall see. And yeah, the rest will be that. So now I just need to make sure, are we going to have... Okay, we're going to need to make sure we have electricity here. So we'll need to run it there. So I need to get... Okay, we do have stuff being built there. So we'll just kind of run that there. And then do we have water? We do. Let's let that build. Arles? Oh. Let's do it like that. Arles? You mean to say something else? All right. Well, now that we're getting some people joining the stream as well, there's something that we need to do in naming some of these areas to genealogy related names. And we have 4 areas that we kind of need to focus on. So what we have named so far, we have our zoo, which is called Exogamy Rock Park. Exogamy Rock Zoo. We have Haplo Hills. We have Root Patch District. We have Charlie Way, named after our wonderful Charlie Oliver. We have Autosome Hills. We have Pedigree Heights, Genealogy Grove, Heritage Heights. We have our Ancestral Park, which I wonder if I might want to go back through at some point and kind of... I think I need to actually mark it as a park. Yes, I do. Okay, it is already a park. Okay, yeah, that's right. We just didn't put any sort of gate in. So we have Ancestral Park, Cousin Square, but what we need to name the waterfront. We need to name that something, and I'd love to do something waterfront-wise. I just called it waterfront because it's on the water. Then we have Noord New Amsterdam, New Amsterdam, and then we have this foggy district or whatever. So name suggestions, send them my way. All right, so we'll let this build. We need to get some stuff built up for sure. But I think one thing I want to do, I guess we'll need to wait to get our universities. I need to do a lot of, apparently our garbage processing is screwing up. We don't have water over here. Okay, no wonder. Weird. Okay, so we've got that. I've just got like all this little maintenance stuff I need to do here. Oh, wait. Wrong button. All right, so hopefully that should get our garbage stuff cleaned up a bit. All right, we need to lay down some more garbage stuff. Incineration plant. We already have one. All right, so I'm going to put one of these over here just so there's... Put that over here. And then I can kind of make a little district. Centimorgan Canal. Interesting. Yeah. If we could name the canals, that'd be perfect. But definitely Centimorgan something for, I mean... any of these areas. That's a good one. Centimorgan, yeah. I guess we could also do stuff like segment and nucleotide waterfront. All right. So yeah, we'll let that build more. So yeah, so a lot of the places that are going to build down here. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I didn't even think about this before because, all right, so we have our foggy district, right? But let's make this one. So this island is our leisure island. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it the other way around because the bigger one should be leisure. So this one's going to be tourist and this one's going to be leisure. Snip Street. Let's see. Is there a main? Okay. This main street, Woodland Street, this is going to be Snip Street. Yeah, there we go. That thing, that's a long running road. It runs all the way. It's like the main road of this entire sort of little thing, this Snip Street. I wish we could name the other ones. And then actually, you know what? Just to keep it going, Boulevard. Wait, how do you spell Boulevard? I definitely didn't. Is that right? Did I spell Boulevard right? Am I being an idiot right now? I spelt it right. Okay. Ugh. There we go. All right. So how far? STR Boulevard. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. STR Boulevard goes through like the whole thing. Whoa. All right, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. All right, let's let that keep running. Let's see. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yes. Very true, Charlie. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I see we're getting some more people coming in through Twitch. So if you're new to the stream, welcome. I have some new stuff set up on Twitch that I've been hoping will work. I've got these alerts set up. So for people that are new followers, if I get any new ones, I think it comes up. Although I'm looking in, yeah, no new followers today on Twitch. All right, so everything's coming in on these. So over here, yeah, these should be like, yeah, night in hotels. So it is, I think. Oh, oof. Yeah, the only thing is because it's kind of doing some beach vibe stuff, the buildings aren't coming out exactly like I wanted them to. But they're coming out slightly like it. I was, trying to go for that kind of European sort of. Actually, you know what? Oh my gosh, I think maybe we can do that. European suburbia, but I don't know if that'll do it or not. We'll see. We'll have to see. So do that. Let's check Parentesco Park. So is that like a play on the words of parent and Tesco? So that'd be funny, but if we make a neighborhood like that, there'll be a neighborhood rule. Only Sainsbury's allowed. Only Sainsbury's allowed. All right, so we got that going. How's our garbage looking? Gosh, our garbage status is terrible. It's probably because I have everything like locked up over there. I need to get an incineration plant over down here. But where? I might have to just destroy something and just say, sorry, incineration plant goes there. Maybe somewhere up here by the zoo. Yeah, I'll do right here. Or actually over here, because I think that might be a school of some sort. What is that? Yeah, it's a high school. It'd be funny. Put the incineration plant right next to the high school. All right, maybe that'll make the processing a bit better. Tesco is a word in Spanish. I don't know if Tesco is Tudesco is, which I think that basically means German, but it's also used often like for the Sephardic Jews. They'll call the Ashkenazi Jews Tudesco because it means German. But Tesco, I don't know. I mean, I was just referring to it in the sense of Tesco, the grocery store. So, yeah. All right. Actually, maybe I need to look at this different. So, amount efficiency. Our garbage processing status is it's in the red, but then when I look at like, there's no inefficiency really. Like, it's all that teal blue. I guess maybe the darker teal is where? So it'd be up here in the waterfront and kind of over here. All right. So we're gonna throw in an incineration plant, right? Screw it. We'll just put one right across the street from the dump. So it'll be we'll make this kind of a little area because we're gonna have some demand soon anyway for. Whoops. I guess I don't use this tool that much. Do that. Throw in some offices over here, kind of block some of this sound. Get some of this over here, block that, and then we're just gonna fill that up. Oh, whoops. That is not what I meant to do. This. There we go. Let's kind of get that They don't have Tesco in the U.S. anymore, do they? No, I don't. I didn't even know they had Tesco in the U.S. No, I just know Tesco from when I went to London. Um, and then obviously, I've seen enough British TV shows that it's been mentioned. Um, so, like I've seen a few British based, or maybe I should say UK based TV shows that I really wish more people had seen, and I guess they're even kind of not as commonly seen in the UK. Like I know one show I really liked that seems like some people from the UK seem to know, and a lot of others didn't. Was that show Misfits? I thought that show was awesome. All right, we need to build something cool. We have. All right, yeah, let's look at our bus system. We've got a lot of people using it, so that's good. We've got all these different lines. And actually, I didn't even think about it, but it really works out because the bus stops are, this bus stop is right near this pedestrian path. So that actually kind of works out. And you know what? I didn't even think about this before, but this is perfect. Is we'll also have this pedestrian path kind of come over here and here. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I can dig it. Do we have anything? Yeah, we've got stuff over here. It just hasn't been built up yet. Tesco was started by a son of Polish immigrants. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, are people... I don't see many people biking around here. Actually, you know what? I guess... I'm going to fill in... This area is going to be right in here. That's going to be houses. I know I was kind of going for that one theme, but it's obvious that it's not going to come out the way I want it. Some of it's kind of coming out like, I mean, it's not super, super European. Honestly, that almost looks like Brooklyn. look at his car. Look at this car, Edward Gray. I don't know if he was Jewish. They moved to London before the First World War. I mean, it's certainly possible, but I mean, there were a lot of Jews in Poland, but there were also a lot of non-Jews in Poland. So could go either way. All right, where we going? Where are we going, buddy? Oh wow. So okay, that's interesting. To see that this guy is traveling all the way up here, and then instead of just continuing straight, they turned, and then that's weird. I wonder why that is. But that's interesting. Goes right. Okay, so that's where that guy's going. So that's building up. We need more workers, not enough educated workers. And we probably, yeah, look at that. We need to up our elementary school game. I keep doing all this like little stuff, but we need to come up with some sort of a big project. I've seen my numbers keep fluctuating up and down, and we're back to 2 people. Oh God, why? Now that I'm looking over here, we're gonna put in some streets. Not there, yeah. Just something that kind of is in this area, kind of making it its own little blocky thing, but there's only a few drop-offs off that main road sort of thing. And then what we can do... Me likey. I like it a lot. All right. Fill in all of that. We'll fill in this because it's basically off the main road, have it basically just be businesses and stuff. Throw in a little bit of office, why not? Just to break up the monotony. And then throw in, all right, what? We'll just keep it like that. And we'll just fill in these little islands of stuff. All right. So now we need. Let me know what suggestions do you think we should do for our big project. Big project here. Oh yeah, the whole reason I built this little thing over here. I'm gonna put the school. Okay, why does it not like it right there? I'll put it right there then. Still nobody's guessed the map behind me today. I actually wasn't sure how hard that one might be. Looks like it's turned out to be a pretty difficult one. Actually, you know what? I think we should do. Let's do we'll do a forest. Yeah, forestry. I think that'll be good. That'll be good. And we'll continue our Snip Street. That's going to be kind of the way to get there. Turn these all back on. What is this? That's the railroad tracks. Okay, so I need to be cognizant of that because we'll definitely want to link in a... Oh, hi, Cataly. Welcome to the stream today. So... where is the road I'm looking for? Here we go. Small industry road. So I'm just going to build little sort of industry road. Try to line it up kind of with the railroad tracks. And then do that. Just that's good. All right, so we're going to turn this into a little industry area for our forestry. So forest area. Oh yeah, I have to designate it. Oh, I built it too far out. All right, so we'll build it. Actually, I guess because with the forestry stuff, there's also a lot of getting the actual forest wood and stuff that you need. So we'll build that. We need to come up with a name for this forest area. So we're talking about forestry and trees. So we got to come up with a really good pun name for this. All right, so we've got that. Got forestry. And now we just need to build our main building, which we'll put we'll put it right here. And now we've got our stuff. One thing I hate is how you just can't, as far as I know, you just can't get rid of this little screen. So it's like, So we've got sawmill, small tree plant, small log yard. It's not much to place down. But actually, yeah, we'll need to look at that. So we'll want to put we have the trees. We have our sawmill. There. We'll put the sawmill back there. We can put some of these tree ones over here where it's kind of light. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want. All right, well, I guess it's not that bad to have multiple sawmills. Oh, I forgot about the terrain. It's flat enough. It's flat enough. It'll do. That'll do. Okay, so we have our small log yard. Where do we want? I'll put the small log yard there. Now I can't remember. Yeah, that's the storage. So we'll just kind of put 2 of these here for now and see how that goes. I'm trying to remember what. Oh, whoa! Major problem. They need water. Kind of a serious one. And electricity. Try to keep the rocks. All right, there we go. You know what? I actually have an idea. Because this is our little industrial area over here. That's kind of a main road. I'm thinking I can go out there. I think I screwed up the length, but whatever. All right. So, funny, Belmont logging area site, because one of my ancestral families is the Israel Belmonte family. And I've read the book by, I think it was Richard Gathiel III or something like that. The Belmonte family. So there's a spelling Belmont like this, and then Belmont with an E at the end, which I've always pronounced Belmonte. I've heard a lot of other people say it like that, but then I've also heard a lot of people just say Belmont. Okay, so we've got this going. 30 out of 40 workers. And this, I'm just going to say empty. Just empty it. Yeah, they just need the materials. So the first thing we need to get on this, workers, we need to get up to 150, which it says that we can get up to 172 with how many available positions we have. And I need to build housing too. Need to build more housing. Let's build it down this way because we have so much room in this area. So this was our touristy spot. And I actually want to build this out a little bit more just because we do have the room. Which way do I want it? Do I want it like right against the dike, or do I want it then honestly I kind of that actually oh no, that doesn't jive. That jives though. All right, that's good. But we do, I just realized I screwed up the roads that I just built this as. We need it to be the bike roads. There we go. All right. So we've got that set up. Slope too steep. Kind of paint this area in as a big sort of whatever. Well, actually, have this be the one road, kind of like the main road. Oh, I screwed that up. All right, we're just gonna do it like this then. This works. This is what I need to do. So, is the map Cadiz? No, it is not Cadiz. I should. So the first hint or the first question was it in Portugal? I said no, but it's still kind of Western Europe if you split it west and east. And in terms of Cadiz, I should just say it is not in the Iberian Peninsula, but it's close, very close. Secret Roses, hey Jarrett, can I ask something? Yeah, go ahead, ask something. I may not go in as in depth as I might with some of my Reddit question stream stuff, but yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of one of my thoughts with this whole streaming thing too. Is if I can answer some questions, why not? What's your Jed match? Oh well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I should necessarily just give that out. I mean, I guess in some ways it's not that bad, but yeah, I don't know. You'd have to find it. There's ways to find it, but yeah, I wouldn't want to say it. Oh, I just noticed I never had this banner stop. I also never put up my overlay, and let's change the music. Let's change the music. It's been the same thing for a while. How's the music sounding? Is it too loud, too light? What's everyone thinking? Wants to share a small amount of DNA. It's certainly possible. It's certainly possible that you might share. Charlie, do you have mine? I just don't want to say it or put it on stream or something. I'm familiar with Seeker. I know I've seen Seeker in a lot of different stuff. So, Charlie, if you have my Jed match number, feel free to send it to Seeker private. It's about right. Okay, good. I'm assuming the "it's about right" is reference to the music that I was just asking about. All right, so because this still is a pedestrian area, I want to continue with that pedestrian path I have over here. I want to turn that off, curve it. Yeah, that looks nice. Don't want to mess with it over here. I think that looks good. Kind of want to put one right here. I wonder if that would look good like this. Let me see if I can even. Oh, I can. All right, basically, I just want to make that, because this is like tourist and leisure areas. I want to make it really easy to get around for them. I don't have your Jed match. All right, yes. I mean, Seeker, I don't know if you have a way to DM me. I think you're in some place, but send me a DM on whatever it's called, Discord or something, and I don't know if I'll be able to get back to you like super soon, but once I see it, I'll do that. Okay, let's. Wow, look at this. All right, so we're gonna get a firehouse right here. We definitely need to make sure we've got our fire stuff set, and we're gonna put one right here because we've got so much. Oh, not enough money. How much money do I need for that big one? 60K. All right, we'll just let stuff build up. Hopefully, what's saying they don't have not enough raw materials? All right. I guess I have to put in more of these. There. Maybe, okay, let's do balanced. I have it on empty, so let's do balanced, because maybe that's why. Yeah, all right, so it's starting to build. Okay, we're looking better. Bordeaux, you are correct. Yes, Bordeaux. So Yeah, I guess maybe when I started saying the Iberian Peninsula part, it's like, well, it's kind of like right outside the Iberian Peninsula. But yeah, you're correct. You are correct, Bordeaux. So, all right. Well, I'm very happy so far, especially with the fact that this little area is not flooded. And now we've reached small cities, so we have a whole lot of new stuff available. Mostly the transportation stuff. So maybe that'll be a project that we do a bunch of transportation. I know one thing I wanted to do was the university stuff, but yeah, I've got a lot of ways to go. There is the trade school. Oh, but I need to put down these elementary schools. Wow, we've got one there. So it shows you how well it's being serviced in a sense. And so it's kind of interesting to see how certain areas just aren't getting it. So put it right there. That should fill up a lot of stuff. And then we have a school here, but it's like so dense of people. We need to put in another one. You know what? One thing I'm going to do too, I'm just going to kind of extend this out a little bit over here. Turn these guys on. I'm trying to avoid that rock because I kind of want to keep it natural. And just kind of, I mean, it's not like a huge boulder necessarily, but it's kind of like big enough that it's, you know, kind of like a cool little part of the landscape. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I think I'm going to do another one like that. And then just kind of make it easy to go throughout this area a little bit. Not too crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm literally going on and on and on about why I don't want to lose that rock. All right, so we're gonna replace it. There's other rocks. We'll put in some new rocks, but oh my gosh, that was. I'm like, oh yeah, we want to keep this rock. We want this rock. Yeah, the rock. Okay, let's see what kind of big old. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put it like right here-ish. So we can still kind of build everything there. And do that. What I'll do. Aha. Yeah, that gives it a really nice little whatever. I don't know why it's so satisfying. I'm glad that it is. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Glad you are enjoying it. Yeah, let's do that right there. Yeah, I'm liking how this is coming out. So what I'm going to do is I am going to change it up a bit. So I'm going to have this one come here, but I'm not going to have this one come out over there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have it like kind of do its own thing in a sense. No. So what I'm trying to think is basically something like that. Yeah. Just a lot. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. Just chilling. Yep, just chilling. Chilling like a villain on penicillin. Oh! Yes, I am now. Yes, that's true. I'm sorry to tell you all. All right, so we've got a whole lot of building. We got money coming in. I think, did I want to drop some money over here? Charlie Lolliver. That's great. My mom threw me an advent calendar, time to eat chocolate. I've got to say, I actually, even though I'm Jewish, I mean, I guess advent calendars aren't necessarily like super religious, but I've had an advent calendar for years, and you saying that just made me realize I didn't get an advent calendar this year. And it's not that I buy my own advent calendars, it's more of the fact that my parents buy me advent calendars. So it's kind of like, wait a second, they didn't get me an advent calendar this year. The hell, Mom? Let's see, how are we doing here anyway? Because we need to, okay, we have enough workers. Now we just need to wait for the resources. So, yeah, I've been playing through, I mean, every once in a while, you know, I haven't been playing a ton. I guess I have been playing a lot, but when I do play, what I've noticed is that some of these areas, like the industry stuff and then the school stuff, it's really easy to have too much of it set up. Oh, we don't have, that's not good. That's kind of necessary. All right, there we go. So, fire, we're doing a lot better, but not great. So, I'm actually gonna. Oh, that's right. I was gonna put one down right here. There we go. That's gonna make a big difference. Hopefully. Cadbury's chocolates, goated, S tier. I do love me some Cadbury chocolate. I wish it was much more common out in the US. And I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on this, but I believe that it is whatchamacallit. It's different chocolate here in the US, the Cadbury chocolate. It's still better than a lot of American chocolate, but it's, yeah. Something I realize I need to do, because this is Amsterdam, we need to set in our recreational use down here. Smoking ban. And then I think we want to encourage biking. I think we're already doing that there. And then Old Town, and then we want to make sure we want to ban heavy traffic ban. Did I already? Yeah, I have that on. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah, Jared. I don't know if you saw on the server, but on Duolingo, I'm learning Hebrew and made it onto 8. The language is interesting. Oh, Unit 8. I was like onto Unit 8. The language is interesting. That's fair. Chocolate is chocolate. No wonder what package. Cadbury's fire. Love Cadbury's too. Only the milk chocolate. I like Belize chocolate. It's more real. Never had Belize chocolate. I do love Swiss chocolate though. That's good stuff. Caramel stuff is gross. Oh, I disagree. Actually, when I went on my Europe trip, one of the things that I did was I did what I like to call grocery tourism, which is something that I just kind of love to do. I mean, I love food, you know. I mean, you can tell I'm not a skinny guy, so I obviously love food. It's either food or beer, and I'm not a big beer fan. And so I did grocery stores, see what's the differences and what's, like what was in the shelves in the UK and the Netherlands and all of that, and especially like candies and stuff. So I got a lot of chocolates, and one of the things that I learned that was my favorite by far were the Cadbury Wispa Golds. I think is what it was called. I think. Tell me if that's right. I think it was the Wispa Gold, where it was like it had the caramel, but it also had that kind of like I don't know what they do. It's like the chocolate smoother. But I got a lot of that stuff, and that one was by far my favorite. And then I also liked Jelly Tots. Is that what they were called? I don't know. I always like kind of like gummy, fruity candy sort of stuff, especially like sour stuff, or a lot of like what they would call fizzy stuff in the UK, which you don't really hear as much in the US. They usually just call it sour. I was thinking of the Cadbury egg, Yeah, Cadbury eggs are really, really specific. Like, that's a lot of caramel. That is a lot of caramel. So I can definitely see people not being the biggest over that. My favorite milkshake I get from our local diner, Rocco's, is the best. It's a German chocolate milkshake with coconut in it. I've never been a big fan of German chocolate. All right, let's let that start building up. Okay, how do we do it? I can't remember if we laid everything down for Exogamy Part. Where are we at with it? Okay, we're getting really close to the next level. Okay, we need to... We're just going to up it all the way. We don't have anything. Let's celebrate at night. And we'll advertise. And I'm a good guy. Animal ethics. Me and my grandma love taffy. Oh, I'm a big fan of taffy. I love softer taffies, especially. So like saltwater taffy is so good. Yeah, saltwater taffy. But I do like Laffy taffy. I really do like. I like Airheads, which is technically a taffy. I know some people are like, well, it's kind of its own thing, but it's really a taffy. Let's be real. Yeah. Oh, we got it. We need to build some more. We need to build some more housing. All right. So, oh my gosh, it's flooding again over here. Or did the water just not leave? When did it flood? Look at that. Look at that. What's going on? This house is not having it. I'm mainly sours, and oh yeah, taffy's very good. Oh yeah, I love sour candy. So when I was in the Netherlands, one of the candies that I got that ended up being one of my favorites wasn't anything that was necessarily like super unique to the Netherlands, but it was basically the sour flat strips. I don't know exactly what the sour, because it's not the sour ropes, but it's like, oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking on the word. But yeah, I love sour stuff. Sour Patch Kids, definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, a lot of that I like. All right, I just want to get some more of this stuff set up over here. So I'm thinking this White Street. Wait, White Street? Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say, what happened to Snip Street? Haribo Ting Fastix. You know what I really love from Haribo's that I've only had a few times because for some reason they're really hard to find in the U.S. Although the company that makes Jelly Bellies makes them, is the red berry and blackberry things where it's like the gummy things with the like hard little, almost like nerd-like candies on the outside. Oh my gosh, that stuff's delicious. It's delicious. All right, should we put something back here just to kind of add some more area, or is that just hurting ourselves? I kind of like it. I don't like the idea of it though. Kind of get a bit. That works. All right. I haven't seen any Vlasic or the bird logo on pickles anymore that make small jars. Yeah, I'm not a big pickle fan, which I know a lot of my fellow Jews are like, how can you not like pickles? And I just don't like pickles. I don't know what else to say. All right, so I think this water is just stuck. Oh, did you see those people just bike straight through this water? Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Gosh, look at how deep it is. I mean, it is really like... I wish it was part of the game where you could just like put a drain in. Fake Jew. That's some hardcore shit to say right there, buddy. Okay, now this, look at it. That is definitely looking more European than the other stuff was. Let's see what we got here. We've got Flex Gym. Ugh. All right. Bucco Mucosa? Oh, it's like an Italian restaurant. Okay. Oh, look at that club. Oh, look at this club. That'd be a fun place to party. Just checking this out. Oh, look at this. That looks like a nice mixed use sort of thing. Like you got the diner on the bottom, people living on the top, which so does that mean like if you eat at one and then you walk out and you see the other one, you're like, you know what? Let me try this other diner. Here, they stole our logo. Okay, and then is this one company? Look, it's like the same stuff over and over. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but that's kind of a shame. It's like that on that level. But I mean, that nightclub right there is cool. Oh, one thing, yeah, we need to look at some of our unique buildings and see if there's anything that works down here. Although we need a lot more money. We need a lot more money. We have so many people wanting to move to the city. We keep having to put in more, which I am going to do again. And yeah, it doesn't have to all be whatever. You know what I mean, right? Right? All right, we'll fill this little thing in and put in some business in this block because you can see how much the pollution's kind of affecting that. So that's kind of why I always build it like that, so it kind of creates this buffer between the residential and that other stuff, so it's not so terrible, I guess you could say. And then I haven't even built up anything over here with all that stuff that I just did. Okay, so that's kind of our main road thing here. So we're going to do the same thing here with... I don't want to get too much of this stuff. Actually, what I can do, I'll put offices over here. And what I can do too, I just noticed, got that there, which we do not need. Just fill that, boom, and just a whole bunch of high density residential. But then over here by the rock, I'm gonna put in this low density sort of residential. Like its own little sort of neighborhood sort of thing. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this stuff too. So I can kind of put it all in here over here. But what I am going to do, fill that back in. Oh, of course I screwed that up. Fill that back in, and then I'm going to put some low density commercial right here. Buffer that up a bit more. I don't think I actually know my any Jews in real life. I know a lot of Christians, some Hindus and Muslims, but no Jewish. Interesting. I mean, maybe it's just the area that you're in. Yeah. I remember when I moved to Chicago, even though it was Chicago, which is a huge city that has a pretty big Jewish population, the area that we moved was kind of a small town. It was called St. Charles, Illinois. And it was such a small town that for a lot of the kids that I met, I was the first Jew that they had met. And then it was the same thing when I moved to North Carolina from Illinois. And in North Carolina, they were much more ignorant because I actually remember like this kid when I was in 5th grade. And I don't remember who it was exactly, but I remember it was like, what the hell? Why would you ask me that? He asked me, do you have horns? Are they hidden under your hair? And that was the first time I ever learned that there was a thing that for some reason people thought Jews had horns. And I was so flabbergasted. Just like, what? Are you serious? Some people. Oh, we need Electricity! Our electricity! Been cut off. Needs to grow. Oh, that's not good. Come on, hurry up. Oh, let's speed it up. I just need some houses to grow right here. Let's grow right here. Come on, you can do it. All right, you know what? We're gonna do it that way. So we need to create more neighborhoods. We need to come up with names. We still didn't name the waterfront Coleridge Heights or Foggy District. Oh yeah, let me make sure. How are we doing on police stuff? We're gonna need to put a little. That's fire. We're police. Got a prison. I don't think I need a prison. You know, honestly, it's like not that bad, the crime around here. We're gonna put one down this way just so we have one in these touristy areas. That's filled up. We want to empty it. Filling's still not that great. Oh, we've got our logging area to the next thing. So we've got all this stuff to add. Forestry workers barracks, sawdust storage, furniture factory, biomass pellet plant, small tree sapling field. So, all right. So definitely we need money so we can put all that in. Oh my gosh, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I didn't even realize. Yeah, oh wow, down to 2 people. Or at least that's what it says it's down to. I don't know if that's true or not. Boulevard. I will say one nice thing about these streams is that it does kind of feel nice being able to be like, you know what, I want to play video games and also kind of feel productive, even though it's not like, you know, I'm not really making any money. This isn't like, I mean, it is helping me out different ways, but like very minimally. But it's just kind of like, you know what, I want to, you know, enjoy myself, and well, yeah, this is perfect way to be able to do that and feel a bit more productive than nothing. So this is the area that you do not want to swim. Do not swim here. Everything is turning shit brown. And there's a very specific reason why. Okay, so we're going to build up this forest area. And with that, I'm going to connect these roads over here. It's just a little bit easier. So we're gonna throw down some of these guys. Actually, you know what? I'm also gonna have a road go right here. I don't need that. Don't need that. Change that up once we put some of this stuff in. So I think it's one here, one here, one here, and one here just for good luck. Biomass pellet plant. So we'll put this over here with the other non-actual forest helping stuff. Then, how big's our sawdust? Can we fit? No, we can't. Ooh, yes, we can. Oh, okay, come on. I know you can do it. I know you can fit. You did it. Aha. So we'll do one of those. Another one of those, and then just for good measure, we'll throw in one of these. And then I think we want to throw down a warehouse. How much money do we have? Oh, wait, we want, a warehouse with a railway connection. That's what we want. So we want something along this right here. So we've got our railway connection right there. So this should be very helpful. We're going to make forestry products. And we just need to connect that up. Train. This is just that's not a one-way track. On a one-way track. And then I need to actually, one thing I've learned in this game is that it's good to have like it go both ways. Wait, is that just like threw a random, that does not look right. Oh, whoops, not what I needed. Basically kind of what I was going for, though. I don't know if that works or not. Does it actually work? Let's retry this thing. Okay. We're going to have to try this a little bit differently. So come out this way. I have one there. It just doesn't, I mean, does it work? It's just like, it's like the most random track just right there. Not working, whatever. All right. I think hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll work. All right. So we need to we do need to extend this stuff out. Let's go ahead. Just like that. All right. And then water what? Yeah. Okay. That's what we needed. Oh yeah, we needed, our electricity is set up. Boom. Okay. So I think the only thing I didn't put down that was new was the barracks. Yeah. So I guess with the forestry barracks, let's put it right here. That works. I don't need to overthink it. So we've got our forestry area starting to go up. Our zoo just went up. So now it's time to focus on adding some stuff into the zoo, to Endogamy Park. So, all right, let's go one by one. So I think we have all of these in there. We need to get some of this. So elephant enclosure, I believe we did get in there. I'm trying to see. Moose reindeer. No, we don't have the elephant enclosure in. Okay, so that's. Do we have flamingo? Whoa, we have a ton of stuff to add in. What is this? Targier House. I think Targier House was the last thing we put in. Did we put in flamingo? No, we didn't. All right. Lots of stuff to put in here. Okay, so just need to find where's it going to fit very nicely. Why does it have to try to connect? I don't want it to try to connect. I'll do it like that. Elephant enclosure, is that kind of the same thing? This one needs to be actually, oh wow, look at All right, I'm actually going to need to move this one. This that needs to go. That needs to go there. Have it go right there. Ah, and I don't have any more money, and I don't know who else is watching right now. The numbers went back down. I'm getting it. I'm getting close to 2 hours anyway, so probably not a bad idea to end the stream soonish. So, I guess one thing to do that I'll finish up, beautify this little area. It is very kind of like, ooh, yeah, rocks. Ooh, rocks. One big rock in the middle. I think there were. I remember seeing something that was very. I think it was maybe in the parks. Oh wow! Look at this stuff. Cliffs. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. That is cool. That's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. All right. That's pretty cool. All right, so now let's get a bunch of trees going around here. Let's go for some nice ones. 2, 3, 4. Throw in this stuff, make it nice and pretty. We really want to make it beautiful. That was a really bad attempt at an accent. We would really like to make it beautiful. Beautiful is what we are going for. And then, oh yeah, I should throw over here because all of this right next to the highway. I think putting vegetation down kind of adds a little bit of helps with the pollution from all of this crazy industry over here. Just to kind of even it up. Because I'm not really going to build anything over here either. Oh. Definitely don't want it in the road. So it goes out to there. And then let's build some incoming trees. To make them huge. I think this thing has redwoods or something. Oh, what's that? That's cool. A perfect accent. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's pretty good, isn't it? I've seen a few shows from London town. I just sound like a jackass. All right, there we go. There we go. We've got it going. So, all right, what's the next milestone? Okay, so that's the 14,000. So, oh, since we are, because one of the things I always forget, did I already? Oh, I didn't get it with the last one. Being able to buy a new square. So, all right, let's see. How's this? It's balanced. How's all this? Sawdust storage. Oh, that's right. I think we wanted to add something in here, but we couldn't. Oh, but I do want to definitely extend this to just include that. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I guess now it's just a matter of just letting it kind of build up. So, of course, this water has not. Oh yeah, and I totally have not kept up with health. Oh my gosh, healthcare is terrible. Oh, healthcare is so bad right now. Death care. Let's see how's death care. Death care is okay, but oh, we don't have the crematorium. That's part of it. So as soon as I can get this 65,000, got a little bit of time to wait on it. So. I just noticed you didn't hear anything of what I said. Whoops. I was just saying that out of everything that I've built, yeah, I've been on mute. Yeah. That's why you said Jared is in concentration mode. Now I understand. I was like, wait, what? I'm so confused. What I was saying though was that this has been my proudest build of anything I've built in any of the cities I've built so far in this game. So, because everything else, it's kind of, you can kind of be, somewhat, artistic with it in a way, but at the same time, I guess, especially with me being so new to this game, having only played it for a couple of weeks at most, it's I don't know, it feels like, it's limiting in some ways, But then again, I also am playing without a lot of mods, and I know that's a thing that a lot of people do is get the mods going to add a lot to the game, which I do have mods, and I've played with mods a couple of times, and I do like it. But right now, I'm kind of just rocking the non-mod version. I guess it's vanilla. I do have a lot of DLCs, though. But basically the non-mod version in the sense that, no mods that aren't DLCs, basically. Let's throw in some new stuff over here. Yeah, just make that whole thing. And then over here. Ooh. Get that folded like that. And we do low density here. Okay, it is. For a second, I was like really worried that my stream just went, just cut out, which I think happened once, or not one. It happened on either my first or my second time I was trying to stream with this game. Luckily, after a while. Right, so everything's starting to look good. The big thing I really need to figure out is what's my next major project for the city. How will I do it? So when I built this area, I was originally thinking I was going to do 3 big canals going through. But then when I kind of built going into this, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I don't have as much area to do that. But that's actually kind of why I built the road like that, was I figured, I can build canals under, which I technically could. I can technically just delete and move everything over here that I need to, put the canal in, and then rebuild it. But I don't know. Wow, this pollution over here is a lot worse than I thought it would be. A lot worse. All right. Okay, I think there was one last thing I needed to put into the zoo. So we put in elephant enclosure. Okay, we've got 2, giraffe and the monkey palace. And then after that, we've got a few more. So hopefully we have enough room for the zoo. We may have to make it bigger. All right. So let's see. That actually does fit pretty nicely right there. Monkey house. That fits pretty nicely right there. All right. So now I need to put a pathway in to connect this. Just make it look a little nice. There we go. And then. All right, that works. That works. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. You know what we're gonna do just to make it look just a little bit nicer. And yeah, that works. So we've got our zoo going pretty nicely. $34 a ticket. And not too far to reach level 5. We have more than enough entertainment. Now we just need to have the visitors, so it's just a matter of waiting. Which, let's see. No, night tours draws 30% more visitors during nighttime, costs $50 whatever a week. Yeah, we can afford it. Let's do that. And then even more fun. And yeah, all right, that's good. So, all right, we definitely okay. A couple of things we'll do, and then I think I'm gonna probably call it a night soon. I'm gonna kind of fill in some new neighborhoods. And then we need to come up with some names for some of these neighborhoods. So I feel like this area right here. Find this Nord New Amsterdam area. I want to we'll call it like that. Then up here, Bird Song Park. Thought about going to university or college. They cost too much. They do cost a lot. Yeah. Are you? I guess maybe you answered this in another stream. I'm sorry if I didn't remember, but I guess you're in high school or under the age of 21 or whatever, so you probably are going to be going to college soon. But if so, I'm just kind of curious what colleges you would look at if you did. But honestly, for me, I actually did not want to go to college originally, and my parents convinced me. But part of it was that I already had kind of a business going when I went into college. Can't afford it. I wanted to do forensics. High school 18. I was like, oh, well, happy birthday coming up on Sunday. That's what, the 20th? Or no, that's not the 20th. 20th is Wednesday. So Sunday that'd be what? 17th or something. So well, happy birthday coming up. Yeah, forensics, I mean, depending on what forensics type of stuff you want to do, you got to go to college pretty much for all of it, except for genealogy. If you want to become an investigative genetic genealogist, you do not need to do that. There's other paths. So granted, it's not exactly easy to get that kind of a job. I mean, I was lucky to get it, and part of it had to do with the fact that I knew the job was available because my cousin. So we have colleges and universities all over the province. The closest is in Vancouver. Thanks, Jared. Oh, okay, you're in Canada. Interesting. Yeah, what kind of what do you want to do with forensics? Because there's a lot to forensics. I do want to be an antiquarian for no courses for it unless I take archaeology and zoologist courses. Interesting. All right, I think I want to build this up right here. Take that out. Take that out. This in. Put in more offices over here. These offices counted. I didn't know that there was more than one. Well, when it comes to forensics, there's a lot of different parts to it. It depends on what your specialty will be. I don't know the super specifics of it, but because of my time and experience in the forensic industry dealing with serologists, analysts, lab people, which I mean, I guess urologists fall into that, but like there's so many different things. And then also there's a lot of stuff that's on the more, I guess you could say, the vocational side. Does that make sense? I don't know, but basically more like administrative type of stuff. So there's literally administrative people. So like when I worked at DNA Labs International, they have the admin team, which goes through a lot of different things in terms of the paperwork, scheduling, stuff like that. There's also, business side of it that, you can work in. But then on top of that, there's all sorts of different parts of the field to work in. So you can be on the DNA side of forensics. You can be more on the ballistic side of forensics. There's also the the drug side of forensics, where they are in labs, but they're doing more of testing for drugs and things like that. DNA analyst or criminalistics, if I could. Yeah, DNA analyst, I mean, that one's kind of straightforward, it's literally just analyzing DNA. I think I'm going to go ahead and save this game because I'm going to finish the stream soon. All right. So, yeah, becoming a DNA analyst definitely takes some years of school. And on top of that, one of the things that I've learned from analysts, for one, you need to understand that if you become an analyst, it's very likely you're going to be working where you're going to be testifying in court on a consistent basis. And on top of that, especially because of it, a lot of the interviews and things like that to become a DNA analyst for different companies, most especially the government I guess I'm talking from a United States standpoint. I don't know how it is in Canada, but I know my company worked with the Royal Mounted Police, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, if I remember. Yeah. The problem with my diploma is I graduate, but I don't at the same time. So some jobs will take me, some won't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. One thing I will say is there did always seem to be a lot of internship opportunities throughout the forensic industry. And so I don't know what limitations those are going to be. It's going to vary from company to company. DLI, the one I was at, DNA Labs International, we had a lot of different types of interns join us. We had genealogy interns that were in school, high school interns, and so there is a possibility too of just getting an internship, and then depending on how that goes, that could lead to meeting people or learning more about what you actually want to do, or even just seeing if it is truly something you'd want to do. Because being in forensics is one of those jobs that you kind of have to understand that no matter how passionate you are about it or into real crime and stuff, until you're doing the work, you won't truly know how you feel about it. For me, I know in my video, I kind of made a big deal about, how stressful it was. And it was, but, there's a lot more to it, too, than just the stress of the actual work. But the stress within the field, there are a lot of, I guess this can be for any field, but I found in the field that there were a lot of people that were very hardcore in the way they dealt with others. And just, yeah. A Evergreen is a easier work-based program because it has a few intellectual disabilities, so I'll have an Evergreen diploma. So if I did get any job, like let's say at Ancestry, they'd want me Dogwood. Interesting. I've never heard Evergreen diplomas or Dogwoods or that's not something I know about. Interesting. I guess I'll have to look into that. So let's see how many people we have. Two in YouTube, one on Twitch. So somebody's been hanging out on Twitch this whole time, which hey, I'm all for. Unless it's counting me, but I don't think so because I'm in there through my stream manager. So yeah, it's a Canadian thing. Okay, yeah. Well, like one of the things I learned in about Canadians is instead of you all saying like first grade, second grade, third grade, you say grade 3, grade 4, grade 5. Oh, it's Charlie. Hey, awesome. Thanks, Charlie. But I did learn that. And I always thought that was kind of funny hearing it. Like, oh yeah, I got my grade 10. It's like, what? Yeah, I think it's just you and Charlie. But I saw, it shows me everyone. I have it on YouTube and Twitch that it's streaming, so it shows me everyone, and so he's on both, so it shows 3. So yeah, you both get the private chat. So oh yeah, I don't know if you saw that. This is not true merch, but merch from my band that I used to be in. The one that had a tour that got canceled because there was a fight on stage, and then I ended up going to a genealogy conference, and that changed major course. So yeah. So all right. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I can't believe I've been going for 2 hours, but yeah, it is what it is. So, oh my gosh, how funny! And as literally as I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I see Twitch numbers went up for a second. So hey, people on Twitch, if you want to say hello, I don't know, maybe that's also you, Seeker. Okay. Did get my results back, so I do want to tell you what I got back. It's normal for Northwestern European. England, Northwestern European, 36%, Scotland 26%, Ireland 16%, France 14%, Sweden, Denmark 5%, Wales 3%. Yeah, very, very typical Northwestern European. I mean, literally all of the main ones, basically. UK, Scotland, Ireland, all of that, France, Sweden, Denmark, the Scandinavian countries. Yeah, very typical. Very typical. So, was that your first test? Actually, I'm kind of curious. It was something that I should learn that I've never really looked up is the minimum age for testing. So, yeah, I learned my mom's unknown to me. Or my mom's unknown dad was from France. Okay. Yeah, first test on ancestry. Cool. Yeah, I knew ancestry. Ancesty. That actually that kind of sounds like an incest sort of thing. Ancesty. All right. Well, yeah. Even though I saw some more people jumping into the Twitch stream, which is awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. After I just hit 2 hours, so I know a lot of kids have taken tests. Yeah, you're right, because that recent one that I did a reaction to, J Crew Fam or whatever, I think the one that they had tested, that like little kid, I don't know, what was he, 7 or something, maybe. I found someone on Reddit saying their cousin was hot. I mean, you see it every now and then. There were some reactions I've done, some of my older reactions, so they're the ones on the main channel that the people were kind of saying that, like, gosh, what was it? One of those, some gaming group, something Cow Pen or something. I don't remember what it was, but I did a reaction to them. And that was kind of what they were saying was, oh, well, look at this. She's hot. And it's like, dude, it's one of your DNA matches. So, all right. Well, Seeker, Charlie, anybody else that might be here, thank you very much for joining the stream. Appreciate it. I'm sure I'll see you all on Friday when I do my actual big stream, which has lots of people. So I should try one of these gaming streams in the middle of the day, see if I get a different amount of the audience, because I feel like I do my mainstream videos and I'm getting numbers in the 60s and 70s and 80s. And then I do these streams and it's like 3, 4, or 5 people. Oh, Yakin's still here. Thanks for hanging out, Yakin. I'll hopefully see you in DM. Yeah, definitely shoot me that DM if you haven't already, and I'll answer it once I see it with my jet match number. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, good night, everybody. Once again, appreciate it, and I'll see you on the internet.